Okay, so the other part of the other thing you need then, as I mentioned before, is the mobile phone. So this is the and what you'll need then is this app called RiverDip, and what I'll do is I'll flip over now and share my screen again, and I've got a bit better representation of it for you here. Okay. Right. So this is our website, which has a nice step-by-step instructions on how to use the app. So you can go and look at this website whenever you have time. Unfortunately, at the moment, it still is only in English, but we hope to have a translated version soon. So it's largely a one-page site, and it talks you through exactly how to use the app. So this is how it looks. You can download it directly from the Google or Apple app stores. I should have said as well that just a minute. The website is very simple to remember. It's just riverdip.com, and that will take you to this site. This is the first page that you'll see when you come onto the app. What you'll have to do before you do anything else, though, is you'll have to register to with us. Now, at the moment, you can register using I think Facebook and Apple and so on. Although we're changing that, so you'll have to use our own registration system. Technical reasons, Apple are being difficult at the minute, so we're having to change the way we register. But you will have to register with an account, and the app will prompt you to do that. So once you've done that, you will see a health and safety statement. So please do read this. We are asking you to go and work on the rivers, in the waterways. Please be safe with that. Go and work together. Go and sample with somebody else so that you're not out alone trying to dip collect water samples. And then once you're ready to go, basically what happens is we're encouraging you to first practice. So we'll skip that bit for a minute because we can practice in a moment. What you'll need to do then is you'll have to firstly come up with some device for removing water from the waterways. You can use a bucket on a stick or a bucket on a bit of water, string, or create yourself something like this with your bamboo cane with a cut up bottle at the bottom. And then what we do, as I said, is you'll gently bend these things to get them open. And the app will then ask you to select, when you select a new record, we'll ask you to where is it? What have we got here? You'll select a new record. It will come to this page here, and then you click on the test pad part there, and what happens then is you get a timer appear. So if you look at my screen, you can see that there a timer appears on it there. Okay, and as soon as you start that timer exactly the point when you drop your pad into the river sample, and it counts down. As you work through here, you then at the end of that 3 minutes, you take a photograph of your device and you record how blue you think the device is. You take a photograph of the water, and so that's so we can see how cloudy it is, because the cloudiness might affect how much phosphate's in there. You also take a photograph of the location where it is that you have taken your photo, so you've got a location there as well, and then you input the record code. So this is the number on the device. So each device has a individual 4-digit number, and that's just so we can keep control, we can record where all the devices went and so on. And then your phone will automatically tell us where you took the sample and the time and so on. And then you can add any notes if you like, That's purely optional, and then you just hit at the end of it, you hit submit, and it uploads the data to us. Okay, so on this page as well, I won't show it to you now, but if you want to see that in video form, there's a nice little video, step-by-step video guide at the top there that will show you how that all works. Now, once those data have already been returned to us, what you can also do is you can go and see what other folks have done, and shortly afterwards what you could where your samples are. So there's this map, and these are then all the sites that have been sampled over the last year or so. So as you can see, we've got quite a lot in the north east of England, in the Humber catchment, and each of these dots then represents a sample. And the darker the dots, the more phosphate there essentially was in the water. The dark blue ones are quite high, the greens nothing. The yellow ones are actually records that have been that failed as well. But you can go and see what's going on around the region by looking at that. Okay. Right. One other thing, just to tell you before we actually have a practice of using these devices, and you've got some with you there, and you can have a go in a minute. One other thing is when this is quite important, is when we're photographing this, it's very, very important that there is an even lighting all over the device. Oh, sorry. That's my 3-minute timer, just telling me to sample my to take my sample. Yeah, so it's very important that that there's even lighting over this. If there are shadows over it, we can't analyze the data. Or if there's a bit of a reflection off it as well, it makes it very difficult to analyze. So what we always suggest is that when you take the photograph, that you stand with your back to the sun, and you take the photograph with the device in front of you so that you are casting a shadow onto the paper device. And that we find that works very well then, and stops any reflections or strange shadows. Okay.